Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, my Libra friends and friends of Libra, cross watchers, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is going to be a reading here for December, the whole entire month of December. I'm going to go ahead and get started if I can grab these cards. Shuffling for your spirit animal energy for the month. And then I'll get into talking about channel messages and your meditation here that I received for you. So Spirit, what do we have for Libra for December? Thank you guys for joining me here. Love you so much. I do have my 2.5 thousand subscriber contest is still going through the end of the month here. I will have a drawing for that on the 1st, December 1st. So a link for that is in the description. If you guys do want to enter, feel free. There's still time. Giving away 2 free readings there. If not, you're good to go. Welcome. I do also have my website up and going. I am offering personal paid readings. If you're interested in that, the link is also in the description and posted as a top comment here. So feel free to check that out as well. Okay. So I do have, and I guess to throw that in there as well, I'm giving 20% off Cyber Monday for the week of Cyber Monday. Okay. Monday to that Sunday. So that will just be a discount. If you are interested in any services there, that will be going on for the whole week. If you're watching this past that point, sorry, whatever the price is what the price is, but check it out if you guys are interested. So dolphin play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. So inhaling confidence, exhaling fear. It's definitely a component that's coming out here. A need to bring some more lighthearted joy, play into life because maybe things are feeling a bit too serious. So in your meditation, what I saw several things actually. It's a little bit of a complicated message, but I got it figured out. Don't worry. So in the beginning, what I saw was a dragon. A dragon was flying towards me, and it lands. I thought, I don't know, it was a great, powerful message. Dragons are magic, ethereal beings. So the dragon started spraying fire, breathing fire in a circle. What I realized was it was aiming for me, and as I'm coming around the side here, I am fighting this dragon. So what I got from that is there may be something that you guys are fighting. You're fighting a dragon of some sort, whatever this dragon is. And in our societal understanding, as far as like a symbol, dragons tend to symbolize like an addiction, okay? Chasing the dragon, fighting off a dragon, that sort of thing. So there may be an addiction, some sort of addiction that you guys are fighting. Could be to an exterior chemical, could be to an interior chemical, whatever's going on is feeling like there's this battle. And then I saw, it was strange. It was a scimitar, like a sharp sword, and a hand. It was actually a hand similar to this, so it wasn't a human hand, don't worry. But it cut off the very tips of the fingers here. And that was very confusing to me at first. So then I was shown an oil lamp. The message that I got from that was there's something about your ability to find guidance or to point in the right direction, whatever your guiding light is. You are removing that from your life for some reason, or you're trying to keep that away from you. There may be something that is difficult to hear. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a church group, maybe it's somebody you watch on YouTube, or a book. I don't know. It could be many different things. There's something right now that's just feeling painful to accept or bring into your life. I don't know, you guys. Let's take a look a little bit further here. I'll actually start with this one. I did also see the lovers came through both decks here as I was shuffling, and there could be love coming in for sure. Lovers also talk about, this could hurt, this could help card. This is particular to this deck here. This symbolizes something that you're doing that could be hurting, it could be helping. So whatever's going on and like maybe removing something from you that is your guiding light or your guidance system. You may be feeling like it's something that's helpful that could be hurting at the same time. We'll see. We'll see. But with the Lovers coming in, Spirit, what do we have for Libra here? I feel like there's a crossroads issue. Like there's an issue with bringing two things, what you think you should do and what you want to do together, okay? And thank you guys for the love and support. I love you. And thank you for letting me support you as well. If you so choose, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, hitting that notification bell. Those are all great ways to support me, and I love you for it. Just tells the algorithm that you are enjoying the content that I am making here and the message. It lets the algorithm know that you guys are engaging here and helps get my message out to more people. So thank you deeply for helping me out in that way. I truly appreciate it. What do we have for Libra here, Spirit, for December? And I do have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description as well. If you do feel inclined, something resonates with you here, to tip or donate directly in a financial way, absolutely not mandatory, but I am deeply grateful for that as well. And those that have, thank you guys so much. That is also very, very helpful. So Ace of Wands here. I feel like you guys you're hoping for a new start, and having this need for play, inhaling confidence, exhaling fear. I feel like there's been just something real crunchy going on. And coming through Scorpio season here, we've got a full moon in Gemini tomorrow. So there's definitely like the close of a major cycle that's coming through. And with Scorpio season, some deep, deep things would have been coming up to the surface. Now being in Sagittarius season, excuse me, I feel like your nervous system, it might be fried. Was a weird combination. Sorry about that, guys. Or you're welcome. Moving into Sagittarius season, it's all about expansion, which starts with a spark here, okay? So I feel like you guys are wanting this. There's this desire to move forward with something or to start something new. Start up your interior fire again, your motivation, your passion to do something. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo here? And feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus if you'd like. Moon is going to be your interior realm, so a little bit more insight onto what's going on in your inner world. And then Venus is going to be the way that you connect with others or relate to others. So that's going to be a bit more illuminating for love, if you're interested in that. Check it out if you'd like. Don't if you don't want to. Either way, I love you, okay? It's definitely been kind of a mixed bag with the other signs going through here. Some have been pretty deep messages. Some not as deep, but really there's release and change coming through the end of the year here. I feel like there's just a lot of new things that are happening next year. So there's some critical movements that need to happen at the end of the year here to prepare everybody for it. Four of Swords. So this is a rest, taking a break, reprieve. I feel like there's an aversion to this for some reason. This was very much Leo was having an issue with this too. This could be, if you are fighting off a dragon right now, maybe you're pushing yourself as far as work goes because you're trying to avoid whatever is going on the inside. I would recommend, especially with this one, check out your moon, whatever your moon sign is here too. There's going to be a bit more information on what it is that you are struggling with or some advice. And we'll get into this reading to see what's what, but that's what I'm getting so far. Okay. Judgment and Six of Wands is your general energy here for the month. So Judgment is about letting the true self come forward. Very similar to a Seven of Pentacles moment where you are evaluating if something's working for you. You're evaluating you. Are you being authentic with yourself? Are you who you want to project, who you want to be? If not, then you're being encouraged to make some changes, to bring yourself closer to whatever your true north is, whatever your center is. And if you're struggling with something right now, it makes sense that you may be feeling a little bit off balance. But the Six of Wands here talks about success, homecoming. It's It is a celebration that comes from, the story is a person here being at war, coming home from that war and being celebrated for it. So I do feel like you guys are tackling something right now that's not easy. But the general energy here is surrounding that success. It's pointing you towards that time of celebration where you're coming home from that war. And it's involving your own authenticity, okay? Can we get some more information on general energy here for Libra, please, Spirit? Justice, so balance. Temperance at the bottom of the deck here too, balance, harmony. There's also the scales here on this judgment. There's some balance. You guys are rebalancing something right now. Something major. It may be the way, because having Anubis on this card here too, the whole ancient Egyptian religion here, Anubis would weigh your heart against the feather of truth. If it were lighter than the feather, after being asked questions of the heart, then you would be able to pass through to the afterlife safely. If not, then I think it's Sekhmet, the alligator crocodile god. If not, then Sekhmet would eat the heart. So I feel like there is, especially with that is judgment. You know, your true self, releasing your true self. There is something being requested of you right now to balance what is out of balance as far as your authenticity. What is your heart saying? What is your heart wanting you to do or be? And are you in line with that? Can we get some more information on the general energy here for Libra, please? Passions, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. I was just saying that. What is your heart saying? And are you following it? If you are, great. Great. Keep following that, because whatever's coming forward here is based off of you following your heart. So heart to start, all right? If you're not, then I would ask, like, if you're not in tune with even being able to answer that question, I would encourage you to start meditating, start working on balancing the energy system, start getting in tune with your divine femininity, because we all have both. Doesn't matter what your bits and baubles are, okay, folks? That is what's being encouraged of you right now. And honestly, so this is what's hidden. Eight of Cups and the Lovers. Couple different messages. I feel like for some of you, Eight of Cups is leaving something behind or not leaving something behind, but needing to start a new journey, and the request of leaving that behind so you can. The Lovers could be lovers, relationship. Like I said, coming through the other decks here, it is the marriage between what you think is moralistically correct and what it is you want to do. Being at a crossroads, balancing divine feminine and divine masculine. So, for some of you, I feel like there is a need to fully release a previous relationship situation that is not being released. And being in the unknown section, this energy as well, you guys, could be applied to, like, if there is someone in your life that you're curious about as partner, perhaps this could be flopped towards them. Cross watchers, this could apply to you as well. Just please be aware, it is a general reading as well. So if it resonates with you, this is for you. If it doesn't, it's not for you. But I feel like the situation I'm getting is like being in a relationship, and then you've still got residual connection to a past relationship, and you may not be aware of it, but you do. Something about, like, there's a cord that needs to be cut. Look into cord cutting, okay, guys? And an anchor, like, make sure you pull out the anchor. Google it, okay? For others of you, there is this need to balance, this divine masculine, divine feminine balance. And being in the unknown section here, what's hidden, you're not aware of, is maybe that need to balance that. I'm getting very much that, like, listening to your heart, like I said earlier, if you're not aware of what your heart is saying, clear sign that it's time to start bringing in some divine feminine, to start balancing that out. It may take, it's okay if it takes a little bit for you to tap in and try and figure out what something's saying. But if you don't even know how to do that, now is the time to start figuring that out. And that starts with meditation. The divine feminine is a receptive state. The divine feminine is connected to the unconscious, what is hidden here. So conscious mind is divine masculine. We need a healthy balance of both. But if you're only used to focusing on what is right here, you are missing so much of what is going on and what you are and who you are. And essentially are slave to unconscious drives and things that you may not even be aware that you do have ultimate control over, but it takes the conscious mind programming the unconscious, okay? This is the female, the wife, submitting to the male or the husband, okay? Bible talks about a lot. For a lot of you, may cause a stir. It's not about an actual marriage, you guys. It's about your brain. It's about your conscious and subconscious mind. The conscious or the subconscious mind submits to the conscious mind, but the subconscious mind is what drives everything. Do you see that marriage that's going on there? Okay. Meditate on it. Check it out. That is what true submission is talking about in the Bible. I know that's going to be an unpopular one, but there you go. Can we get some more information on what is hidden here for Libra? So that marriage happens with all of us, you guys. It doesn't matter, again, what your bits and baubles are. And I don't care either. 9 of Cups. So this definitely, you getting in touch with that is, or not, is impacting your ability to have personal satisfaction in this realm. For some of you guys, there may be, I feel like there's like a secret love child. I don't know, take it or leave it there. I feel like for those of you there, being honest about that with somebody that you need to be honest with is a good idea. Take it or leave it. Again, this is your life. But there is also the universe granting your wish in this situation. And what I feel like with that is, the thing that comes to mind is whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Whatever the subconscious mind is doing, whatever program that it is sending out, the feminine, the wife, whatever that is sending out is correct. That is what you are getting. That is what the universe is granting as far as your wish goes. And that starts with the husband, the divine masculine, the conscious mind, working properly with the unconscious mind to program what it is that you are actually desiring. There's just a note here that's bringing that awareness to you that maybe if you're getting what you don't want, start to go inside and figure out what it is that you are doing that is projecting that, because that is what is going on. And I'm not trying to piss anyone off, you guys, and I said in the last couple videos as well, I am not taking my precious energy and time to come on here and ruffle feathers or make anyone upset. I do this because this matters to me, and the message that comes through is important for people to hear because it's the truth. Because we live in a world that is so sick right now, and we need for things to change, and that starts with you getting better, okay? You healing yourself. And the first step of all of that is learning to take control of the energies, becoming the captain of your own ship again. Okay, I love you. I love you so much. Can we get some more clarification on what's hidden here? If this is a message you can't handle, I'm okay with that, you guys. You can click away. But this is for those of you that are ready to hear it. Evaluation, feed out what doesn't serve you, reevaluate the situation. Yep. And that starts with the conscious mind, you guys. You have to consciously reevaluate before something can change. This is the energy that you need. 3 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles. So 3 of Wands, what I'm getting from this is you need to get back on the right track. I don't personally like to say right or wrong. When I'm channeling, though, doing that, this is the message that's coming through. For where it is that you want to go, you need to get back on the right track, okay? Which is probably connected to not cutting off your guiding, your direction, your inner direction system, or losing to that dragon, okay? The Three of Wands, I feel like there's help, like you need help is where it's coming, because Six of Pentacles also talks about help, giving and taking, help, resources, charity. You need to get not what you deserve in this situation, but what you need, being in the need section. There is something you need, and that need is help. Whether that help is coming from you or from outside of you, really it starts with you. You have to seek that help, whether it's through the form of a book or through meditation with your higher self, your spirit team, your divinity, a counselor. Whatever the case is, there's something about you guys needing help right now, okay? In order to get back on the right track, there's some assistance that's needed outside of you, and that is perfectly okay. Can we get some more clarification on what's needed here, please, Spirit? You need to be more generous as well, like with yourself and with others. I feel like there's, oh, that didn't flip. Like the universe is always watching, but I feel like there's somebody that is, not in a creepy way, but that's paying attention to what you're doing right now. And depending on what you are doing, it's affecting the way that they view you. Why is that important, Spirit? Okay. So Nine of Pentacles here. This has to do with your contentment as well. So your Nine of Cups, your personal satisfaction, your ability to walk through this world, this material realm in a comfortable way, to be content, to have calm and collected thought. There's something about the home life too that's coming through. Maybe it's a partner, maybe somebody, your partner is paying attention to something that you're doing right now. Why is that important, Spirit? Knight of Swords. I feel like you need to take action. There's somebody whoever's paying, and this is not for everyone, but whatever that message is that's coming through, maybe something's going on with your relationship, you guys, and you're being, Say Something is that song by Say Something, I'm Giving Up on You. Maybe, and it could be a romantic relationship, it could be a friendship, whatever. There's something where somebody's just like had enough, and they're just kind of watching you dig your grave. This is not for everybody, you guys. It's for somebody very specifically. But there's a need to reach out for help in something. Maybe you are dealing with an addiction. And like I said, whether that's an exterior chemical, drugs, alcohol, food, sex, or an interior chemical, realistically, it's a chemical addiction, emotions, the way that you treat yourself, you treat other people. There's a need to take action. Dive into your wisdom, go with the flow. I feel like there's a process for all of us right now coming into the end of the year. Like there's a big shift that's happening, and you're either riding the wave or you're not. Like not everybody wins, you guys. Not everybody makes it to where we're going, the fifth dimension. You know what I mean? Like whether you want to look at it from like a biblical standpoint where like not everybody ascends, or however, whatever religion you want to look at it from, not everybody just has the ability to get to where is best for us to go. And that's what I feel like this is talking about. You're at a very crucial point where you're being encouraged to, like that lightness, bring more light in. There's something about you're cutting off your own light right now. Hi, can I get some more information on what Libra needs right now, please, Spirit? How does Libra get what they need? Happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations, love yourself first. If there is love coming in, with those lovers, what's hidden here, there's a need for you to love yourself first. Like, I feel like there's a grand separation that's happening right now. And there has been for a while. Like, either people are getting better or people are getting more sick. So which one are you? There's just a greater disparity. The difference between those two is your energy, your connection to the divine, whether that's above us or below us, the earth, the celestial bodies, and the connection that you have with yourself and your own divinity through that as well. How aware are you of what in the hell is going on with yourself, or what you're here to do? Because if you're sleepwalking, then you're missing the whole point of being here, especially right now. So wake up. And if you're awake, Libra, fantastic. Thank you for being here. We all need that. So where this leads, or what it's good for, you've got Nine of Cups and the Magician. This is a big deal, like I said, you guys. Whatever dragon, for those of you that you're fighting, whatever the dragon is that you're fighting, it's time to, what I'm feeling, what's coming to mind is to make friends with the dragon. I'm going to come right back to this. Can I get some more information on that, please, Spirit? What is making friends with the dragon? What I feel is that the dragon here, so Five of Pentacles is abandonment, it's being out in the cold, financial issues, health issues. What I feel here, the story with this card, is these people can go into the church here at any time. There's warmth and safety in there, and the door is open. What I feel like is the dragon here is guarding the door inside. And instead of trying to push your way through, fighting through the dragon to get to the warmth, there's something about making friends with that dragon so that you can find entry. I feel like that dragon is like, it could be presenting in the form of an addiction, something you're struggling with. What I see is it shrinking down to a child. So play coming through here too, because that's what it was coming through originally, was to play with the dragon. But if that is an addiction, I'm not encouraging, like, don't play with the dragon. But what I'm actually getting is that dragon is like a pain body. It's something that when it is shrinking down to like a Hulk kind of thing, you know, when it gets angry, it turns into this dragon. So there's something about the inner child that needs play. Inhaling confidence and exhaling fear. I feel like that fear is what's triggering the dragon. So getting down and figuring out the fear is going to be important. Just kind of taking a side step here, but how does Libra approach the fear? Getting wrong deck. How does Libra approach this fear with the dragon? Woo! Lovers. Lovers is what was hidden here too. Passionate connection, shared vision, and value. There is something you're struggling with, whatever it is that you've been programmed with. We're coming back to the unconscious mind here, okay, you guys? The submission issue of submission. There's something about what you've been programmed to believe is correct or good or right, and maybe what it is that your own guidance system is saying to do. And that's where I'm feeling like you're cutting off your ability to direct, okay? Whether this was religious programming, societal, your family, whatever, it's coming back to the child. And you maybe you've got to be feeling this friction. I can't imagine how you wouldn't be. Divine masculine and feminine is what that's coming back to too. You may be refusing this energetic component of yourself too. Like, you look at yourself as, I don't know, biological woman, biological man, whatever you want to look at that as, a true man or true woman. And because of those things, you're not accepting that as a man, you do have divine feminine, and as a woman, you do have divine masculine as well. which is like, I'm not even going to defend that notion. I don't have time to waste on that. The sooner that you get to realizing that about yourself, if this is for you, the sooner that you can get to a point where you're not sick anymore, where you get to be healthy, okay? Whatever the programming is that's telling you that is horseshit, and it was put into place for control, okay? So take your control back. Go play with the dragon, that little kid. Go back to playtime is what I'm getting. Okay, let's move forward here. 9 of Cups and the Magician. This is where it leads to what it's good for. So again, this is your self-satisfaction. Wish granted by the universe. This is also wish granted by you. Magician is the master manifester. So what this is telling me is the balance between your energies manifesting, creating, and the universe also bringing it to you what it is that you're manifesting. That requires balance. There requires a balance between the emotion that's being put out, the thought that's being put out, gratitude, and experiencing it as if it's already here. And if any of those components are off, then the manifestation is not happening correctly. This card also talks about desire overcoming thought, being in control of thought. What do you want? And are your thoughts winning over that? Or is what you want winning, taking the lead? Again, back to the Lovers there. What you think is right versus what it is that you want. Examine it. Start getting curious about it, you guys. Why are you feeling this way? Why are these thoughts coming up? Why is there friction? Why is there a dragon in my living room? Who brought this dragon in here? Yeah, start getting curious about it, you guys. This is a big one. But we're talking about some serious, like, you getting what you want in the best way possible, okay? Could be love. But to a greater extent, I feel like it's your own, it's your authenticity, your authentic life. Can we get some clarification on where this leads or what it's good for here for Libra? What does Libra need to know about that? Okay. So I do feel like for some of you, it could be involving love, starting new love. I think this is like a true love for yourself for a lot of you. But I feel like the difficult part, and even if you've stuck with me this long and listening, I've said some very controversial things, I understand. You may be yourself overwhelmed with emotion. Maybe you're feeling triggered. Maybe there's anger towards me, I don't know, or someone else. Those are all clear indications that there's truth. Something is protecting what I just said. There's your soul or your heart that knows that, and your ego is defending that. It's fighting the dragon instead of making friends with it, okay? So the Knight, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. The Knight of Swords here, this is the Knight that's fighting that dragon. The Knight is also hasty. So what I'm feeling from that is like there needs to be some more clear direction for your Knight here, instead of letting it run around willy-nilly or just continuing on its directive. Having some curiosity around that as well. Why is this doing what it's doing? Question why you guys, question why you're doing what you're doing. King of Swords and then King of Pentacles. So I feel like this has to do with your taking control of your mental realm here in order to take control of your material realm here. The King of Swords is about thought, intellect, the mind, taking good counsel or being good counsel. The King of Pentacles is a generous, wealthy person. They're willing to put work into something that matters to them. And I feel like that's you. Like, you're being asked to be critical of these emotions that are coming, to be discerning. That's what the King of Swords is saying, so that you can get to a point where you're in control of putting that work in, the work that needs to be put into this situation to start reprogramming these things, which is not an easy feat, you guys. This is not this is not a simple solution here, but if it isn't, like, it is worth it. Holy shit. Can we get some more clarification on where this leads or what it's good for? And I feel like this is like this is abundance in the material realm too. There's there are rewards for balancing these energies, you guys. This could be a new job, new business venture, like getting dividends is what comes through, like a return on an investment. I feel like there's this blocked energy because this needs to be put into balance. Your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Getting honest about that. Can we get some more information on where this leads for Libra, please? Pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. So that's what the King of Swords is doing as well. They're facing the reader here, okay, or the querent, and they are using true discernment. They're taking in all the information that's coming forward, and they are sorting through that and deciding what it is they want to do about that. Do I want to take this? Do I not want to take this? You're being asked to do this right now. Listening to this whole reading, you guys. Be the King of Swords here, okay? Not the King of Cups, which, I mean, the King of Cups, a reverse King of Cups. The King of Cups is a master of their emotions, and they are emotionally intelligent, so they would also do a good job digesting this reading. But what you're being asked to do here is to, in order to listen to your heart here eventually, to use logic in discerning what it is that I'm saying here. Don't listen to your body, your ego response, okay? If there's adrenaline or something pumping through your system, that's a clear sign, like I said, that something truth-wise has been spoken, and it's activating a portion of you of defense, okay? This isn't for all of you, but I'm trying to help. Like I said, you guys, please don't leave nasty comments. That's not my favorite. Four of Cups and Ace of Swords. This is your challenge, or what is broken. Excuse me. What is blocked? I mean, along the lines of broken here. So Ace of Swords is your logic. Maybe your logic is broken. We'll look into that. New idea. It could be critical thinking, complex thoughts too, difficult thoughts. The Four of Cups here talks about being in a collected and centered state in order to receive, truly, is what it comes down to. Being, having pessimism or laziness, boredom affect your ability to get what is around you as far as like a blessing or a reward. How does Libra unblock this energy or unbreak this energy? How does Libra approach this challenge? What does Libra need? Whoa! Four of Pentacles here. So there's a need to approach it. What's coming through is like Taurus energy, to be very deliberate, slow, steady, okay? Grounded. The Four of Pentacles is a, it deals with security and stability. Your root chakra is something that's coming through as well. They're meditating here too. And if you guys aren't meditating yet, please get started meditating, because it's difficult to receive answers or direction on things like what you need to do, especially instructions here. This kind of stuff is pretty hands-on stuff. If you are not in any way in tune with your interior realm, this is impossible. None of this just falls in your lap, especially stuff like this. This is the stuff that you came here to do, okay? Especially at this time. You're here for a reason. You chose to be here for a reason, to approach this, to start healing these sorts of shenanigans, okay? Can we get some more information? How does Libra clear this block, deal with this challenge? Knight of Wands. So what I'm getting from this is to do something spontaneous, to do something, try something you haven't tried before. Get back up and try again. I think there's another one here. How does Libra approach this, please, Spirit? Your passion and drive needs to be, it's unbridled right now is what I feel. It needs to be bridled. It needs to be directed. It needs to be put towards something with intention. And that's you. That's your dragon, your inner child. Wrong deck. Okay. Can get some more information on the challenge here for Libra, please. Whew. Leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown, a new opportunity, insights gained from new experience, job, or partner. So you're being asked to try something new. Yeah. Might have wanted, that's a spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Balance is at the bottom here. Do something new here. If you haven't started meditating, start meditating. If you're feeling something as I'm talking about, as this message I'm giving here, if you're having conflicting emotions, but there's something that's telling you like you're feeling drawn still, I don't know, like maybe you're watching a train wreck here, you can't pull away. The leap of faith that you're being asked to just have faith that this information came to you for a reason, okay? Try this. Start approaching balancing these energies, okay? So where this leads and what it's good for, or excuse me, your blessing. This is where your blessing for the month. This is Temperance and Nine of Swords. So Temperance is harmony, balance, peace, patience. Now I feel like this is saying it's also exploring your emotional realm while staying grounded. So you're being heavily, heavily supported right now to start this journey or continue this journey if you haven't. The energies that are going on right now, like I said, with Sagittarius, we are expanding. You are expanding. And if you're not in any way control of the energies that are going on inside of you, you're expanding in a way that can be very, very like painful, getting toxic or dangerous to yourself. So if that dragon is running around like crazy and you don't know how in any way to deal with that, that's an issue for you and others around you. Nine of Swords here is what I feel like it's waking up from nightmare into another nightmare. Being in your blessing here, what I feel like it's saying is you get to wake up from your nightmare to finally be free of whatever it is that's been haunting you. Because this is not, I don't feel like it's a current issue. I feel like this is something very deeply rooted into your childhood, into your upbringing, maybe even generationally, into your DNA. This is something that you're working on releasing right now. Can we get some clarification on the blessing here for Libra, please? Eight of Wands, and it's not upside down. I accidentally flipped the deck. So Eight of Wands here, this talks about, this is good news, you guys, good news, and coming in quickly. I feel like this is a block that has needed to be cleared for a while, and there have been good things waiting for you. Love for yourself. I feel like even, possibly, like I said, new job opportunities or business starting here, but mastery of that domain as well. What I see is like your life is the steering wheel and it's had grease on it this whole time. Like you've been trying to take control of it, but that grease is being produced because there's an imbalance between your energies, between your divine masculine and your divine feminine. And that grease goes away when you take that leap of faith, when you start finding a balance between those. You can finally start taking control of the direction of your life again. So everything improves. There's hope. There's a new day that comes with that. The Eight of Wands here as well, they're plummeting towards the earth. It symbolizes that the energy has been spent. So their journey is soon coming to an end. And I feel like that in the very best way. This is that journey of that nightmare that's coming to an end. But it requires that you put some work into it. Can we get some additional input for Libra on the blessing, please? How does Libra fully take advantage of the blessing? Obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. If there's another one here. I feel like that's involving the way that you're looking at that dragon. You're obsessing that there's a dragon in your living room, like I said. Sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. This could be an addiction. I feel like this addiction is connected to whatever the pain is that child, your inner child, has had to endure, okay? So the sacrifice, the things that are waiting for you, everything I said, love, material success and abundance, is waiting on you healing that, letting that go. That dragon is actually your friend. I feel like in the newer Disney movies with Maleficent and that sort of thing, Maleficent wasn't the bad guy. So I feel like you're looking at Maleficent as the dragon, as the bad guy, but really Maleficent was the one that was taken advantage of, was abused, okay? So to look at that story a little bit differently and see what's going on inside of you and give that the attention that it deserves. Bring out the play. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. It's time to change your story, Libra. And I know you can do it, you guys. I love you so, so much. Thank you for joining me here. And I hope you have a December to remember. We'll see you here for the weeklies, okay? Love you.